No, I really do. And I'm really into the biohacking. And just when I say biohacking, it's really just the attention that has come into because of social media and YouTube and and podcasts and so forth, like we were talking about. There's access to such great information. It's not as hard as it once was to get information, and it's just so great. I love it. I'm grateful for it. I love that Gary Brecka, came out and changed his career to really help people, because you now see this upswing. I'm sure he paved the way for a lot of people, although a lot of people were in the space already. I feel like he kind of exploded the space.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, it's just information is everything, right? So
Mhm.
like the more we learn about our bodies and what's good and what's bad for our bodies, we all know that processed food and certain things that we get from the grocery store are not good. But it wasn't, I feel like in the past, before podcasting and all the information we're getting now, it just wasn't in our face as much. So now it's like becoming more and more popular, so to speak. So it's like every single time I scroll, I see something, the algorithm is working me and
Right.
it's showing me scales and showing me health stuff
Yeah.
and biohacks.
Right. Yeah.
And so yeah, that's been super helpful. And yeah, and like I said, it's cool again to not be a smoker. It's
That's
cool
right.
again to be sober. It's cool to be healthy.
Right.
So yeah.
It reminds me of the movie, 21 Jump Street, when they go back to
Yeah.
school and he has the backpack on the one shoulder, and they're like, no, man, it's cool to be smart now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. With health, everyone's like, yeah, I want to find ways to get healthier. And mental health has been an issue. I mean, in the military, it's a huge issue. I've had many, unfortunately, I've experienced, many people I've served with who committed suicide and,
Mhm.
you know, and everything that goes on with that. And so as I get older, I become more aware of where I am mentally and emotionally. And it's like, man, I could be in great shape, but if my mind and my heart isn't there, then I'm no good, right? And now, and once again, my daughter was a huge push. She was born in 2020 in the middle of COVID. And as she gets older, I fall more and more in love with her, and
Oh,
I'm just so amazed with her. And it's just like it just constantly reminds me, like, you gotta show up. Like this is it. Like this, she is looking at you to pave the way, right? And so I didn't grow up much, right? And so now I have an opportunity to not only provide a good life for my daughter, but show her, rather than just tell her, show her what a healthy person mentally, physically, emotionally looks like. Show her what building wealth and financial literacy looks like. So that's really my focus and my goal in life. So any leverage that I create in my business through my team and the other businesses and partners that I have, that leverage because I need to spend more time with my daughter. I want
yeah,
to. That is my priority, right?
yeah,
And so what opportunity costs? Oh, you could make more money if you did it yourself. I don't focus on that. I don't care, because the truth is I have an abundant mindset. I have a generous mindset. Generosity breeds abundance. And so I don't think about opportunity costs when I'm leveraging my business, because it all comes back and somehow it just works out, and I get what I need, and I get more than what I need, and I'm able to impact more lives the more I'm able to leverage and do more partnerships. I'm more of a team person. I'm not like a solo. I don't want to do anything alone. I don't like doing anything alone.
yeah, yeah.
So
I just literally told my partner, yes, I have a young partner. He's just turned 30, but he's awesome. I mean, he's such a professional, and I just adore him. I love him. I want him to succeed. He wants me to succeed, and we celebrate each other's wins and on our personal lives. And he supported me when I was in Italy, and I just texted him yesterday, and I'm like, man, it would suck to work without you. I mean, the experience of the day would just suck, and we laugh because we enjoy it.
yeah.
I feel like that mindset that you have, that abundant, generous mindset, it works so well when you're on a team. And that's why teams do more business. When people work together, there's that accountability. We just do more when we're together. I don't want to do it alone. Personally, I know that you don't. I can feel that within you. So I just know that. But when you have the right people around you and you're all celebrating each other, it's like what really more could you want out of your work experience, out of your career experience, having people that you can celebrate and that can celebrate you. It really doesn't get better than that as far as a
Does it?
working experience.
Yeah, I just want to impact lives, right? It sounds cheesy and cliche, but it's like, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've messed up a lot as a leader. Early on, when I first built the team, retention with agents was hard. People were leaving left and right. I made a lot of mistakes as a leader. I showed a bunch of selfishness at times, and I just didn't understand, real leadership and servant leadership and putting others before yourself and that abundant mindset. And I paid for it in different ways, and my business paid for it. And so now I feel like I really understand the importance of knowing your people and checking in on them every single day and checking in on their lives. And, this Sunday we're at 1 p.m. at my house. We're having a team bonding event, we call it. And bring the kids over. We'll get a bounce house. We'll throw the football around in the backyard, and let's just spend quality time with each
Yeah.
other and support each other, because we're all human. We all have stuff going on, right? We tend to have tunnel vision and think we're the only ones with issues and stuff like that. But you get to know your teammates and you realize, wow, they have probably worse issues sometimes, and we could all help each other. And that's the whole purpose of us being together.
Yeah.
So I've really embraced that.
I'm telling you, I want to come work for you. You're amazing.
I appreciate it. No,
I
it's been
love
fun.
that.